Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my channel at Style Me by Nancy. In today's class, we're going to be learning how to make this beautiful 360-degree long skirt without any joining at the bottom. So if this is something you've been wondering how to make, this tutorial is definitely for you. This is the African print fabric and the amount of fabric I used is 6 yards because it's a long 360-degree flare skirt which is very full, and the length of an Ankara fabric is 45 inches from borders to borders. But if you are using a crepe fabric where the length is 60 inches from borders to borders, then you need 4 yards of that crepe fabric. But for this tutorial, since I'm using an Ankara print fabric, I'll be using 6 yards. So this is the entire 6 yards of fabric, and you are going to fold this fabric into two equal halves. Now, the reason why we are using this much fabric is because of the length of the skirt. If you want your length to be like a three-quarter skirt, then you can use 5.5 yards of fabric. So after folding this fabric into two equal halves, you are going to fold it again into two equal halves. So this is going to be a fold into four. After folding, this is how the upper part of the fabric should be. This is where we are going to be using as the upper part of the skirt as well. And this is how the bottom of the fabric should be, because this is where we'll be using as the lower part of the skirt. After folding the fabric into four equal parts, go ahead to pin your fabrics together so it doesn't shift. So this side of the fabric that has a border is where you are going to be using as the sides of your skirt. This is where the joining at the sides of the skirt will be. So looking at the borders, you'll notice that it is not equal. So you need to make this equal by trimming out the borders. Make sure you have already pinned the folded fabric before trimming out the borders, so that these edges you just trimmed now will remain equal. Now, to get the waist circumference of your skirt, you are going to divide your waist measurement into four. So when I divided the waist measurement into four, I got 7.5. On this part of your fabric here, after you have trimmed out the border, use your tape measure to make a rough curve of 7.5 inches. So whatever measurement you got after dividing your waist measurement into four is what you'd be using in making this rough curve. Now, make a point here. From the tip of the folded fabric here, place your tape measure to measure what you have to this new point. So what I have here is 4.8. Now, still leaving the starting of my tape on the tip of the folded fabric, I would keep on moving the tape measure to mark 4.8 inches. After marking these points, I'm going to use my chalk to connect the points together so it forms a curve. So this curve here is the waistline of the skirt. Now from the waistline, you are going to place your tape measure to mark the length of your skirt. So I want the length of my skirt to be 40 inches. So I placed my tape from the waistline here and held it this way to mark 40 inches. So just keep placing the tape on the waistline. Make sure you are moving it around the waistline to mark the 40 inches. 40 inches is not a constant. You can decide to make your skirt longer than mine or even a bit shorter. So I would keep on placing my tape on the waistline to mark these 40 inches. But if you want to make the shorter version of this skirt, maybe you want the length of your 360 skirt to be 22 inches. The method of folding your fabric is different from what I've done here. And I'll be dropping the link of how to make a short 360-degree skirt in the description box. It's very simple as well. But if you want your skirt to be a long skirt or a three-quarter skirt, this is how you should fold your fabric, just like I have done here. So after marking the length of the skirt, go ahead to use your scissors to cut the hem of the skirt following the line you chalked. So this is how simple it is to draft a very full 360-degree flare skirt. So the entire 6 yards of this fabric was used in drafting this skirt. But after cutting the hem of the skirt, you'd realize that you still have some extra fabric at the bottom. This extra fabric can later be used in making a blouse or a scarf depending on what you want to do. Now go ahead to cut out the waistline. After cutting out the waistline, go ahead to unpin the fabric. And remember that this fabric was actually folded into four before we drafted. So with this method, you have actually cut out both your front piece and the back piece of the skirt. See, we have two sides here and another two sides here. So just spread it out this way. The next step is to secure the sides of the skirt. So this is one side of the skirt. You are going to head over to your sewing machine to stitch it by 1 inch from the waist all the way down to the hem. So the reason I told you to cut directly on the waistline is because I knew that the waist is going to be big, but at the end of the day, we would still stitch the sides together. So that would make you to get the actual waist back again. Now on this other side, we are going to be fixing a zipper. So from the waist here, I'm going to measure 7 inches. That is where I want the zipper to stop. Now from this point I marked, I'm going to make a straight stitch all the way down to the hem with my sewing machine. While this upper part will still be opened for the zipper to be fixed. So after stitching this side, this is how it should be. While this other part, we have the opening for the zipper. Now, before fixing the zipper, take the measurements of the round waist on this skirt. My client's round waist measurement is 30, but when I took the measurement of the waist on the skirt, it was 32 inches. So it's 2 inches bigger than the actual waist, which is normal because that 2 inches extra is going to be the zipper allowance on this side that is opened. Now for the length of the waistband, I can make it 32 inches or even more. So after stitching to the waist, I can always trim out the excess waistband. While the width of the waistband is 4 inches, you would head over to your ironing board to fold this waistband into two, just like I have done here. Now the next thing you are going to do is to place the waistband on the right side of the fabric around the waist. Then you head over to the sewing machine to stitch the waistband to the waist of the skirt by 1/2 inch. So this is the simplest way to attach your waistband to the waist of a flace skirt. After stitching the waistband to the skirt, if you have a weaving machine, then you can weave the edges of the seam allowances. So it's very neat. Now I'm going to cut out this excess waistband. Next, you are going to fix your zipper to the zipper allowance on this side. So take note that your zipper is going to be at the side of the skirt and not at the back of your skirt. So you only have two joining, which is just the sides of the skirt. So there is no joining at the center back of this skirt and there is no joining at the bottom of this skirt. Now the final step is to secure the hem of the skirt. So this is the final look of my skirt. You can see that the zipper is by the side. The skirt came out really beautiful. If you have any question or this tutorial was helpful, please drop a message in the comment section. Thank you for watching and see you in my next tutorial.